Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you missed my previous video, the link is below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Today I'm going to be talking about my elimination night and my overall experience. During the elimination night, I knew for a fact that Bear and Devon was going to call our names. Obviously I was hoping that they didn't. So once we got chosen to go down, Devon, she's my girl. I love that girl. She was just sorry. She was tearing up. And I was like, girl, I understand. It's a game. What could we do, But when we started doing the challenge, it was just such a crazy time because, just trying to pull all those bags and put it on the sleigh and pull, and then give it to Leroy and just going back and forth, all these heavy bags. I remember halfway through, I looked down to my arms and I saw red paint all over me. And I literally thought I was bleeding, guys. I freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh. I was gonna stop because I was like, wait, what? I'm bleeding all over my arms and this is wild. But then I realized that the bag, which was an orangey reddish bag, was rubbing up against my arms. So I wasn't bleeding, but I definitely got some real nasty bruises, okay guys, from putting the rope around my arms and just pulling and tugging and trying my best. I ended up doing pretty well. I didn't end up winning, but I ended up getting I believe 37 out of 40 bags or 38 out of 40 bags, one of the two. It was a real hard work elimination night, and people were screaming for Bear and Devon, and Wes was just literally trying to make sure that Leroy and I would get the win because he really didn't want Bear to go back into the house. That was his thing. He's like, I don't want Bear to go back in the house. And so he was really trying to guide me, and it helped. Literally just going for it and just putting all my strength in this elimination night and going for what I want, trying my best. That was a key thing for me, and I was just really happy that I went for it. I never gave up, and that was my main thing for me. Being told that we're gonna be leaving and thank you for being on the challenge. I was sad. It was bittersweet. Some of the people that was in the house, I was just like, oh man, I'm probably never gonna see them again. Then there was a few other people where I was just like, I'm so happy I'm never gonna see them again. I was like, thank gosh. There was just a relief, but also a sadness where I was I really wanted to make it to the very end and win the prize. And so I really wanted to stay in the house and keep playing this game. Overall, it was ups and downs, all my feelings mixed up in this season from the very beginning to the very end. There would be a couple of things I would change, definitely, meaning wise of just not being in the room with those certain girls, choosing a different room. Overall, I was proud of myself and I was happy that I did the show. Once in a lifetime type of situation. Yeah, it was just a really crazy, wild time for me, and I obviously had a time to do it and I did it, and that's that. After the elimination night was over, Leroy and I just kind of waved to everyone. Everyone was just saying their goodbyes from afar, and we just walked away off to the side. From there, we just had a little interview with what's the reason why we thought we got chosen to go down there for the elimination night. And then we had to go back to the house, pack all of our stuff. It was just wild, packing everything, and oh my gosh, this is it. The time's up. I'm going back home. Going back in the room to talk about all these different questions that needed to be answered, and I was in pain, guys. My right and left arm, my whole body was just aching. I had bruises and cuts. Not a time where I wanted to be interviewed, for hours, but it was needed and it had to be done. The lady that was driving me in the car, she was just such a nice person. She was so kind and generous, and she really didn't want to see Leroy and I go home that night. She confessed to me, and I remembered her saying, if you want to stay at my place for a week longer, just to explore Africa a little bit, you can, you definitely can. And I was just oh my god, that's so sweet of you. But in my mindset at that time, I was just ready to go home. It was just such a sweet opportunity for her to even suggest for me to stay at her place for a week. She knew I was on the show, but she didn't really know me. And I just thought that was really sweet of her. After that, I was driven to a hotel villa, really unpacked myself properly. I had 2 hours of sleep, guys. The next day in the morning, I just kind of explored for a half an hour. There was, different cats who were lounging around and pools and all these beautiful different sceneries. It was really cool. Experienced that in the morning. And then once I got driven to the airport, and from there, I got some gifts, obviously. I went to the gift shops. I got some food. I flew like 25 or 26 hours again to fly all the way back home to Toronto. Everything was great. Had good conversations with people on the planes once again, a lot of laughs. Once I got back home, I just needed to relax a little bit. Obviously, I had to celebrate my birthday a little bit late with my real friends in Toronto, but I had a blast. It was a great night for me, just having dinner, going out partying, and just having a good time and just having intimate conversations with my friends. It was such a loving time. Thank you all for watching my video today. Please like, share, and subscribe. All my social media contacts are below. And this is officially the last video I'll be talking about my experience on the show, The Challenge. I hope you guys liked it, enjoyed it. However, stay tuned on my channel for more new videos.